Every now and then I unlock a new power with my crystals, and it just changes the game for me. It just changes everything in my life. And today is one of those days. And it's all about combining your crystals and experiencing this very special activation process to bring in new information for yourself, to unlock new parts of your consciousness that have always been there, but you just weren't quite tuning into that specific place. So that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in this video. Grab your favorite crystals, put them at your chair, put them at your desk, wherever you are right now, hold it in your hand and get ready, because in this video, you are going to allow yourself to step into a new reality where the power of crystals just works better and better and better and better. And you can be a lot more directive with where this power goes, my friends. So welcome back to Vibes and Frequencies. My name's Nathan. Let's go ahead and get started. First things first, I'm just going to jump right in and show my exact process to you of what I'm doing so that you can receive the benefit immediately with your crystals and follow along in this video. Then we're going to share some exciting information that I've personally discovered that I just think as a fellow crystal lover, you may enjoy to hear too. So here's what I do. This in my hand is a piece of Diamantina Lemurian quartz. This for me is the most powerful crystal to direct my energy and to be able to go anywhere and feel that I have this infinite potential within me. So essentially what I'm saying here is this crystal helps me to be extremely open to my personal power and to the limitlessness of how I can choose to direct that power, right? Lemurian quartz for me, I mean, I'm the driver. I can tune into all these different timelines and fifth dimensional consciousness, but what does it really mean? What's really behind the scenes that I'm tapping into? I'm tapping into knowing that I am the one, that I am the solution to my problems, that I am the one who makes decisions. It's the ABCs, always be choosing, because your life is literally it's literally just a soup. It's a soup of all these different ingredients you put in. But what are the ingredients you put in? It's the choices you make. The decisions you make in your life are exactly what create you. So the soup is the result of all the decisions you make. Lemurian quartz is my decision-making crystal, and it blows my mind every time. So that's what I'm using. So what I do essentially is I take my Diamantina Lemurian quartz, and I hold it and I do this activation, which I've made a lot of videos about, so I don't want to waste any time here. If you want to learn about them, watch the Diamantina Lemurian quartz. It's called Lemurian Quartz Seed Crystal Playlist Activation Video. It's on my homepage on my playlist tab, okay? So basically what you're going to do is you're going to activate it however it works for you. Tune into the energy. And then what I do is once I'm in this place of this openness, this willingness to direct my life, this willingness to be the one in charge, then what I do is I basically take it, and then I take one of my other crystals, and you can choose one based on what resonates with you or what you're trying to work on in your life right now. For my example, I've got here Libyan desert glass. So what I do basically is I literally connect them, and mine just so happened to connect in kind of a funny way, because see, there's this kind of like divot in there. Don't look at my fingernails, they're gross. It's dirt, I promise. So basically, I take them and I hold them together like this. And then what I do is I literally just tune in. It's that easy. The power of crystals has always been easy. You just receive it. You just allow it. You just be open to it being there. And they'll speak to you. They'll bring it in. You'll feel these transitions in your consciousness. It blows my freaking mind, dude, how insane the power of crystals is, how much ease it brings into your life. So for me here, I connect these two. Now for me, I already know that Libyan desert glass has a certain kind of vibe about it because I've done an entire series on it. Again, my playlist tab, Libyan desert glass. You guys can find a lot of stuff on my playlist tab. Check it out after this if you feel called to. Basically what I end up doing is, for me, this is this energy that reaches deep into this part of me where I almost feel like my voice gets deeper, like I start to speak with more power, right? Like instead of like if someone said, hey, Nathan, do you know that you're in charge of your life? Yeah, I guess. Libyan desert glass, you tune into that and it's like, yes, I am the powerful one. I am the one who creates. So, and I can feel it. I can feel it deep in my sex energy. Libyan desert glass pulls me deep into my sex energy. Sometimes you guys might be able to feel my sex energy in my words. People who are highly sexed and are channeling their sex energy into what they're doing, there's a lot of benefit with that. It brings in a lot more sales for people in business. It brings in the power to really draw people in to hear what you're saying. It increases the power of everything that you're putting out. I mean, sex energy is extremely powerful, guys. I've even got a video that you could find on my playlist tab, and it's called basically channeling sex energy with your crystals. Got a lot of stuff going on, as you can tell. But it's awesome because for me, what I'm basically doing here when I connect these, let's get back to the point of the video, okay? What I'm doing here is I'm allowing my basically divination rod, okay? I'm allowing this energy that opens me up to infinite possibilities. I'm allowing this crystal here that tunes me into the directiveness that I am in charge, that I am the one who creates. You know, sometimes I get lost in the thinking that I need to just not do anything and just let God, just let the universe create my life for me. And then I get to this place after sitting in that for a while where I realize I am not separate from the universe. I am not separate from God. Always be choosing, because your life is a creation of your decisions, okay? That's what I've recently remembered, and that's why I'm in charge of my life again. I'm not just sitting around, oh, I guess the answers will come. Be the answer. You are the answer. It's that freaking simple, right? So I tune into this power. I know I'm the one. My Lemurian quartz, dude, it freaking blows my consciousness into this whole new realm and this whole new experience of being able to move through life with such ease, with such freedom. It's insane. If you have not worked with Lemurian quartz, okay, check it out. There's something about it that is just really like quite special. It's like, it's just really that special that you should check it out if you feel called to, okay? So basically what I'm doing here is I'm connecting the ability for me to maneuver through different timelines of reality. In other words, I'm connecting with my ability to be in charge. I'm connecting with the fact that the future is something that I choose right now with my essence, with the state that I'm in. That's where I create my life from. Not from choosing all these external things. I want to be there. I want to have this much money. I want to be with that person. These are all decisions too. But the decision we're really talking about is what state are you going to be in? Because the state that you're in is what influences all of the decisions you make. It's what influences the way that you perceive everything. You are powerful, dude. You are insanely powerful. You are the one in charge of your life. Do you feel that? Dude, you have always been. There's never been anything separate from that. Now, what is this vibe I'm just raging on right now? Aren't we talking about connecting with crystals and channeling and activating and combining them? Yes. The vibe that I'm presenting is one that I connected to this morning by simply connecting my two crystals here. What I'm doing here is I'm creating a reverberation, an echo, where I am literally shifting all of the cells in my body. Literally. You can shift your cellular DNA. You can shift your physiology. You can put yourself in a peak state and be able to experience life from this new way. And that influences all the decisions that you'll make. It influences the vibe that you'll have in making those decisions. And it's mind-blowing, all right? If you connect your crystals, you take it from just one aspect to combining it with another. What happens when you mix yellow and orange, for example? You create a new shade. Now, you just might find that exploring the different colors of the universe by combining your crystals together, you just might discover that there's a certain shade, that there's a specific mix that is perfect for your picture, all right? What are we really talking about here? Your life, think about it like this. You're an artist. You've got this big old canvas right in front of you, and you're the one who paints it, right? So you've got this color palette, and the color palette is awesome. You've got tons of colors that you can work with. You guys like this cool move we're doing here? Let's get you guys to a new perspective. Let's make sure we're moving around here, providing you with some new looks. All right, that's cool. That works. You're in charge of painting your life. There's this canvas in front of you. But most people don't realize that there's a lot more colors than just the basic color wheel. You can mix the colors and discover new colors. And there's colors that exist within you that you might not even see on the color wheel. Because the color wheel that exists, it's already in existence. There's energy, there's colors, there's magic within you that is unique to you that no one has ever seen before. What if you could reach within yourself and invent and pull out these new colors, these new energies, these new aspects of your consciousness, these new states of living that you could vibrationally emanate and just ripple changes through reality like you wouldn't believe? It's insane. So start combining colors. Start combining colors. Find the color that helps you reach within yourself to tap into the color that you are. In my headband right now, I've got an angel chime moldavite right here. And then I've got a bunch of little phenakite crystals. Now, this is a huge source of my personal power right now because this combination for me, it's very zingy. There's so much energy to it. Dude, I don't need to be taking anything to be achieving an incredible state of energy. That state of energy already exists. You don't need coffee. You're just using a chemical shift in your mind to allow this dimension of energy to move through you. That's all it ever has been. You can use your crystals. That's what I'm doing. This literally zings me up. Okay, that's mostly the angel chime moldavite for me that I've got in my headband. It gets me zinging. I feel so much energy. I feel unstoppable. I feel fun. I feel free. And that energy lends itself really well to what I like to do. Going out on hikes, having conversations with people, making YouTube videos. I'm way more fun. I love the way it feels too because I'm having fun. And that's a really powerful state to be in if you know anything about manifestation. So the other crystals I've got in there, the phenakite, those help me to be open. They help me to be alert and listening. Now, when you're creating a change in your life with your crystals, when you connect your crystals, here's the truth that I've learned, okay? You bring in all kinds of realizations and understandings and shifts in your consciousness. And that's very exciting. But is it going to be for you? Is it just going to be that you just watched this movie of all this cool stuff? Or is it going to be that you're going to actually direct that energy? You have to be the one to direct it. I bumped into a friend who watches the channel at the grocery store here in Mount Shasta, and he said to me, dude, that moldavite that you wear is huge. Yes, that's true, it is. He says, it takes a really powerful person to be able to direct and harness and focus that energy. I don't know if you're watching this video, dude, but like that really sat with me. I really resonated with it, and I realized, you're right. We can tune into all this different energy around us. We can use our crystals to bring it in. But who's in charge of harnessing and focusing it? You are. It's the basic ABCs, everyone. Always be choosing. Always be choosing. Always, always, always. Always be choosing. You're in charge, dude. You're in charge. You can sit around and you can wait. You can wait for answers to come. You can wait for someone else to come change your life for you. But there's another word for that. It's called a rut. At a certain point, you're going to have to just make a decision. Just make a decision. If you don't know what you want to do with your life, if you don't know who you want to be around, if you don't know what location you want to be in, if you don't know these things, that's okay. The fact that you don't know is a reflection of the state that you are in. So make a decision to change your state, right? This is you emphasizing to reality. I don't mean you specifically. I'm just giving you guys an example. I'm firing off. I'm going through this huge wake-up call right now. I'm really excited to share that energy with you. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. Put that bell notification on because Vibes and Frequencies is back. And I have a lot to share with you because I've been to the other side and I've seen it. And let me tell you, this is the life. This is where it's at, all right? So listen, make a decision to change your state. Because when you're in a state that says, I don't know and I'm not sure and I'm confused, you are consistently emanating that to life. You're saying, I don't know. So how could you hope that any knowing would come to you? Because you're closed off from it. You've got the door closed. You're too busy being someone who is kind of stagnant in a rut. Open the door. Be open to it. So that's what the phenakite in my headband does. It's this incredible energy. If any of you guys have ever worked with phenakite, you'll know that there's this angelic, extremely high vibrational frequency to it. It's literally mind-blowing. I have this phenakite crystal. I usually don't show this too much, but I'm gonna today. I've got this phenakite crystal. I'll show you guys a better picture of it on the screen maybe because you can't really see it too well with my camera's focus. But it's insane. When I first got this crystal 2 years ago, When I opened the package, when it finally got to me, I had never felt in my entire life that much abundance or that feeling. It was insane. I was so high and so rolling around in this abundant feeling. And my partner, Ruby, she held the crystal. She's like, oh my God, I've never felt any crystal like that. And to this day, I've never felt that big of an energy unleash. But then it kind of went dormant for me. Why? Because I closed myself off to it. I discovered that there's a message that this crystal's been trying to get to me, that there's an abundant reality, that there's this lifestyle, that there's this physiological state that I'm in. And it showed me exactly what it felt like. It showed me what it looked like. But I have to be the one to harness it. I have to be the one to make that choice. The phenicites in my headband, this combination with the moldavite, helps me to have the energy to be alert and to notice the shifts around me. And once I see them, I choose to use it. I choose to use it to my advantage. I harness it. I direct it. And now I'm tuning into my phenicite crystal again. And I am amazed at how long I've spent for the last year and a half or 2 years now in a rut. I've been in a rut. I thought I was doing something else, but all of a sudden it becomes clear I've been in a rut. I've not been choosing. I've just been stagnant, just like, ugh. You've got to choose, because that's how you direct the power of the universe. That's how you bring God through you. If you don't know where to go or what to do or what crystal combination or this or that, that's okay. You don't have to know. It's great to collect more information. It's great to look within yourself and feel the truth of who you are and where you really want to go and what feels right to you. You'll find all that within you. You're not going to find it outside. You're going to discover that within you. But what are you really discovering? That you're the one who makes the choices. You're the one who makes decisions. If you want to see external shifts and external change, you've got to make a decision within you to see it. It's that simple. What you seek, you will find, as long as you know the right places to look. And let me tell you something. These crystals were formed in the earth in the most incredible energy formations. It's mind-blowing. They have this inherent consciousness to them that's not different from yours because you're the same consciousness. So how do you tune to the crystals? How do you receive the very special energy and the connection and the time and space that they were created from, the emphasis, the vibration of that aspect, that level of consciousness? How do you do it? You just do it. You just make a decision to. You make a decision to connect, and so it is. And then you receive it because you are the crystal. It's like a transfer of information. Your physiology is literally like a computer, dude. Most people just are unconsciously programmed. You can reprogram yourself intentionally to direct your life and use the magical tool of the computer that you are to anchor in the most incredible energy into your life. I love crystals, dude. There is nothing better to me. Nothing. Nothing is better than being open to magic. Nothing is better than being open to fun. Nothing is better than being open to transformation, and nothing is better than being able to just easily transition that information and to focus on it and to carry it with you and to keep it in your headband so that all day long, all this different stuff can be happening around me. But you know where my bar is set? You know where my standards are? My standards are set at being open to receiving magic, at being open to incredible changes and shifts happening in my life. And it's that exact openness. It's the exact fact that I have set the bar there. Literally, I've set a bar right here. I set the bar here. And so no matter what's happening around me, because that's where the bar is set, that's what I'm able to receive. That's what I'm able to experience. Do you agree that one situation, two people could see completely different? For one person, the exact same situation, they could say it's a good thing and the other person could say it's a bad. Do you agree? Yes, obviously you agree. Because it's true, because you've been alive enough to see and witness that. So that's proof that we are all the receiving mode. We are in this receiving mode. But what are you receiving in life? What are you receiving? What are you allowing yourself to have? Are you closed off to more wealth? Are you closed off to better relationships? Are you closed off to the magic of crystals? Are you closed off to the most incredible transformations and shifts taking place? Are you closed off to enjoying your life? Are you dead set on having to work really hard and be super serious and that life is a very serious thing? What are you willing to allow into your life? This moment right now in time is a very powerful moment for all of us. Because in this very moment, you make a decision Are you going to make a conscious one? Are you going to let it be unconscious? Are you going to let it just rule your life? Are you just going to be in the stagnant rut? Or are you going to really be ready to let this change come in? Are you ready? What are you personally willing to allow into your life? What are you open to? What are you opening the door to decision-wise? I'm going to share with you. Me, right now where I'm at in my life, I'm open. I'm opening the door to receiving the mystifying nature of reality again. My whole life, I've been just obsessed with the universe and seeing how everything's connected and learning all this stuff from nature documentaries about Earth, and you could see all these incredible cycles. Since I was a kid, I was out in the backyard with my dragonology, wizardology books. Did any of you guys read those? Dude, those books were the shit, man. I'd be outside doing magic spells. I mean, this has always been who I've been. That's where I feel most like me, in this mystical, wow, like the fact that we're even here and can perceive any of it. You feel that? That's where your power is. That's where your power is. What are you open to? Are you ready to transform it? Let me know below. Comment below. What are you open to? And for all my amazing crystal friends out there that have all this plethora of crystal experience with all these different crystals, a lot of you guys have worked with so many more than I have. If you see somebody's comment about what they're willing to be open to, and you know the exact crystal that you are like, dude, that opened me up to that, share it with them. Let's share with each other. Let's encourage this openness. Let's encourage this transformation. You guys are amazing, and I am so excited for the incredible shifts that are coming here. Much love to you. Thanks for liking this video. I'll see you for the next one. Much love.